Hey guys, today we want to talk about alternative medicines. And there's a lot of alternative medicines in the Philippines, and actually some of the herbs and stuff like that that they have out there are really decent. But I also want to talk about alternative medicine treatments, such as acupuncture, things like that. They have physiotherapy, physical therapy, which isn't really alternative medicine, but a lot of them are using a lot of things like red light therapy, laser therapy, all different types of things to cure pain issues and things like that. And a lot of people are actually trying this stuff. Some of them are finding a little help, and some of them are finding no help, and some people are finding lots of help from some of this stuff. Now, with herbs here, I've actually been really lucky trying herbs over here, because I noticed that in most of the drugstores here, they sell herbs almost like they do drugs in a drugstore. They sell them, you can get them from your pharmacist. You ask the pharmacist, hey, I want to get some saw palmetto for my prostate, or I want to get some other thing. They have all different types of different umpalaya or something like that for my diabetes, or whatever it is that you have a problem with. They usually have it there, and some of the stuff does work. And of course, some people, they have something really bad, and the herbal medicine will not work for it because you need something stronger, and you basically need a doctor, or maybe you need an operation or something like that. But I'm trying some alternative medicines and things to do on my back, and I'm going to see a acupuncturist. It's a Japanese acupuncturist tomorrow, and I'm actually looking forward to it, because this guy says he can help your back, and we'll see how it goes. Even if he helps me every two weeks, or even for a week of being pain free, I don't mind paying. He wants 3,000 pesos for that, and it's me and a buddy of mine here are going to go up there, and we're going to try it, and I'll get back to you how well it works. I'll let you guys know. But I want to put that out there because a lot of people out there want to try different things. We also have IV drips to boost your energy and stuff like that. There's a place up there for IV drips. They do different types of IV drips, I guess. It's all natural, what have you, and it goes in and it helps your system, and it makes you feel more alive and awake. They also have light therapy, I guess, for people that are depressed. They have what they call like cryogenics or something like that to help you lose weight. It's good for your skin. They put cold on your body or something. They also have oxygen tanks that they put you in, just like the thing that like Michael Jackson was put in. I forget I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, they have those. They pressurize oxygen and they put you in this tank. Sometimes with other people, sometimes you're in your own tank. You sit in there. I guess that's good for depression and stuff. Supposedly that works. And I have heard a lot of good things about that. But in the United States, it's so expensive, it's ridiculous. But over here, I saw it for 999 pesos, and I was like, man, that sounds pretty interesting, but I don't think I'd try that for my back. But if it's something I needed, they say it's good for your skin, it's good for depression, it's good for healing wounds, and a lot of other things. So it's worth looking into. For you diabetics out there, a lot of diabetics have problems with wound healing. And for the prices that they charge on some of these things, and some of these are just to get you in the door, and then they go up on the price. Just FYI, something to keep in the back of your mind. But the prices over here are way more reasonable than they are in the United States for this stuff. So if you guys are looking for alternative therapy, you want to get some help, you need something that if it's not working, going through the regular medical doctor, your regular drugs aren't working, you may want to try some of this stuff, because for some people, like I said, it does work. Some of it's just quack medicine. They also have those types of doctors over here too. The Filipinos call them quack doctors, and you go to these people and supposedly they heal you. I'm not sure how they do it, using voodoo technology or something. That's something I would stay away from. Most of those doctors are just, as they say, quack doctors. And when we call a quack doctor back in the United States, it means he's basically junk. But that's just my thoughts, I know there are Americans that do go out and try stuff like that. I would not go try that. That's just me. But, if you guys want alternative therapies, it's really ramping up over here because a lot of Filipinos want to try this stuff. They want to try acupuncture, Japanese acupuncture, and they also put like little clips on there and they electrify the acupuncture points, which is kind of interesting for the Japanese ones. They have dry needling. They have all different types of things. And I'm finding that some of the things that I looked into, like the red laser therapy or red light therapy, there's two different types. You can actually buy that stuff on Lazada and do it yourself. They actually make watches over here, and the watch reads your blood for sugar levels, and it gives you red light therapy, which I don't know how well that works. I have my questions about that because when your blood is high with sugar, it's going to go down anyway. So how much is the red light actually helping to do that? I think that's kind of just, I don't know how well that would work. I think the red light therapy does probably work on pain and things like that. The laser therapy, I found it did. Okay, I found when I used it, but my red light thing broke. I'm probably going to buy a new one soon. I just got to wait. Maybe next month I'll buy another one. I want to get a really, really good one. And also they got grounding. Grounding you can do by yourself. You can do here. You can do it at your own home. You stick a copper post into the ground, you attach a wire to it and then to your wrist, and it connects you. You can buy these things, the connection devices on Lazada. There's a movie out there. I think it's called the Earthing movie or the Grounding movie. I think it's called the Earthing movie on YouTube. I think it's about an hour and a half long. It's quite interesting. You guys may want to watch that if you want to learn about grounding and getting rid of pain. I know that when I ground, my pain levels drop by about 25%. 25%. And immediately after. And I also feel better, more upbeat, less depressed. Because when you're in constant pain, you do get depression. And I battle with depression a lot because of the constant chronic pain. And as we get older, all of us have that constant chronic pain, and it can cause a lot of depression. And grounding might be something you want to look into. Like I said, there are devices on Lazada for grounding, and you can even ground yourself at night where you're sleeping. I'd be a little bit concerned about that on a night that there's like thunder and lightning outside my window, and I'm connected to a copper post outside that goes down into the ground. That would kind of concern me. I don't know if I would get into that one at all, but that's just me. Some people don't believe in grounding, and hey, that's on you. I think you're missing out on something. That's my honest opinion. I think grounding is just going barefoot on the beach, basically. I think a lot of our health issues, and a lot of people have looked into this. We used to be grounded when we had leather bottom soles. When we had leather shoes that had leather bottoms, we could still ground. Or when we walked barefoot, we would ground. But now with the rubber soles, you don't ground anymore. There's no more grounding. And I believe there's something to that, and I think that's why there's a lot more illnesses and sicknesses now than there was a long time ago. It seems like everybody's got some sort of illness now. Everybody I talk to has something. Diabetes, pain, chronic back problems, nerve problems, depression, whatever it may be, sugar problems, cancer, could be almost anything. But try some of these things. It's worth a try because something that works for me, even if it's the placebo effect that helps you, it still helped you. Remember that. If you believe in something, that might be what's making it work. But if it's working, who cares? It worked. So I do believe that some of these things are working, and I don't believe it's just a placebo effect. That's just my honest opinion. I think some things out there are probably junk. I'm not sure which ones are and which ones aren't. I did notice, like I said, with the red light therapy, red laser therapy, that my pain went down quite enough that I could notice it. It was about 25%. I was still in pain, but I was more mobile, was more livable. And when my thing broke, I noticed my pain came back. So that says something right there. But anyway, guys, do your own, research on this stuff. Check it out. There are, like I said, there's a lot of these places popping up out there, and there's a lot of stuff popping up on Lazada out there, which is, most of this stuff has been out there for quite a while. I know that they were using the red light therapy and the red laser therapy back in the States. When you went in for physical therapy, they would lay this pad on your back that had all lights on it. Because I went in for physical therapy once back in the States, and they did it there. And I do believe in that, because there's some sound research on that. But anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's show, guys, and we'll let you know how the acupuncture goes tomorrow. God bless, guys. Take care.